70 Sports Radio Detroit. Come on, Ty. Cornbread and Chauncey here with you on a Saturday. I don't even know what today's date is. I'm supposed to know the date, Ty. Is it the 13th of June? Come on, he's sea walking. He's sea walking. Woo! Got a little dub seeing. Chauncey Williams here with you on a Saturday, the 13th of July. My main man to my left. Filling in for JD is none other than, I told you I'm not going to call him a myth. I'm just going to call him the man, the legend.
What up, though?
He's back. You back like Schwarzenegger.
I could have been anywhere in the world, and I'm here with y'all, and I appreciate it.
Man, my man Ty back in the house. All we talk is sports. Let's not forget that, Ty.
Yeah, you know that. Oh, yo, go to my YouTube also, TYRHEATV on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm live right now on YouTube.
You know what my wife said last week? She's like, tell Ty he got to spell that. Because I don't.
All right. TYRHEATV.
See, because people, you know us. We got public school education, Ty. We're going to do RAY. We ain't going to do that.
Right.
You got to spell that out.
RHEA. Yeah.
There we go.
Appreciate to the wife.
On the other side of the glass.
Hey, speaking of wife, hold on, man. We got to get that permission slip for you.
Yeah, we're going to get it in a minute.
Okay,
we're going to get it in 1 second so I can get some technically skills stuff in here. On the other side of the glass, or the ones and twos, is none other than the main man. The Sip's on. What's up, Sip?
What up, man?
Johnny Hill. I came in here early this morning, right? He was in here sitting in the dark on the phone. I said, man, you always in here on the phone, man, and the lights ain't on.
Oh, the lights be out.
Her name was T something.
You know what that is?
T-I.
You know why? Because listen, he be like, when I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall.
He keep trying to tell me that ain't her name. That ain't her name.
Man.
That was her name. I know her name. Look, T.I., whatever her name. He is behaving himself down here in Detroit. He just got his his braids retwisted. He good to go now. He good to go.
I see what you're trying to do.
You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing over here? Johnny Hill on the other side of the glass. Super producer of Divine Home put everything together for us.
Salute.
I don't even know what we talking about today. No.
But we're going to talk about some football.
Yeah, we're
going to talk about the Olympics.
And we're going to
talk about...
I know at the bottom of the hour, we got T. Foss, the original sports doctor in Detroit. He's coming on. He's coming on with us. Manny Wilson, Run with Manny podcast will be on at around 11:30. I know we're going to get into the new Big Three that Ice Cube is bringing to town.
Yeah.
How you feel about we'll wait to the end.
Yeah, I got an idea on that.
Yeah, I like your idea on that. Also, we got some, I don't want to say if it's controversy, but some interesting statements at the Big 12 Media Day on Thursday with Deion Sanders on how
Coach Prime
on how he's judged differently, and I think he has some really valid points, Ty, that we're going to get into also in the second hour. But to start, we didn't talk about them at all last week, Ty, and I don't know how we did that, but let's just go Lions right now. You want to just go Lions right now?
Yeah, I do a little bit. Because I'm gonna tell you, they're getting a lot of publicity right now, and as a fan, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
Because I like them being an underdog. I like people looking past us because, that's when you like hit them in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Now that people will be looking for them, I feel like it's going to be a little bit different. I don't think it's going to change the dramatic of the team and what they doing, but I think, nationwide, they putting that target on our back. Everybody going to be trying that much harder to knock it off. You know what I'm saying?
But I think they still looking at themselves as a chip over the shoulder. You don't have one season.
But you heard Brown podcast, right? Even he talking saucy in his podcast.
But see, I kind of understood where he was coming from. Now, that's the typical mentality of somebody who had not been here, who was an athlete, and say, and would you have wanted to come to the Detroit Lions?
Before, I would go, like Khalid said last week, I'd have went whatever a check was going to be.
Right. But the part people keep missing in that podcast, and I know we're getting off topic a little bit, he said all of that, then he said, then it flipped. And there's nowhere else he'd rather be, and that's typical of what happens when athletes don't want to be here, come here and have some success.
Yeah, this is a place people want to come to now. So on that aspect, yes, I'm all for it. But I like them being an underdog. But, long they keep playing hard like they've been playing for the last couple of seasons, just go Lions all the way anyway.
And speaking of all that undue attention that you don't want them to have, recently Sports Illustrated. I know, right? Sports Illustrated, Ty already hating this. And Sports Illustrated is jumping on our bandwagon quite a bit. And there's a recent article about 6 bold predictions for the Detroit Lions in 2024. And me and Ty, we gonna make it a little funky. Can we make it a little funky for you?
Of course.
I sound real old saying that, don't I? A little funky. I gotta, Johnny, give me a modern day word that I can change. You got something modern
for funky?
Yeah. He said, I ain't never heard that word.
I don't know which one I can help you with.
All right, well.
We're going to work through it, though.
We're going to work through it. But what me and Ty want to do is we don't want to play fact or fiction. We're going to play fact or cap.
For real.
We're going to play fact or cap, okay? Because there's 6 predictions, and I think Ty want to cap on every prediction.
Cap.
Or every prediction that the Sports Illustrated made for us. However, I'm gonna throw them at you, Ty, and I just want your thoughts. If you think if this is fact or cap. The first thing they said is that Aiden Hutchinson's gonna have 15 sacks this season.
Facts.
You going facts on that?
Yeah, I'm thinking with the line that we got with DJ Reader bringing a lot of attention, his pressure up the middle, Aiden with his experience now, he should at bare minimum 15, but I'm gonna go 14 and a half just to be on the safe side.
Well, you might as well just go ahead and do 15.
No. See, I told you I can't go where everybody go. I want to go 14 and a half, but to be honest, he could wind up like 17, depending on how the other side of the defensive line is. Like, it can't be all him. You know what I'm saying? And then since we do be doing some corner blitzes and all that, I think they're going to do whatever they can to loosen it up for him. And DJ Reader is that guy.
Well, last year, Aiden Hutchinson led the league in pressures, but he also led the league in not getting home as well off those pressures. And I thought, in addition to the defensive line, also our improved secondary, I would like to see how they mesh first. If they mesh well, then he'll have more time to get home. So I think I'm gonna cap on that. I don't know if about 15.
That's not bad though. I mean, you got to think he's a walking 12 anyway. You know, what I'm
that's
saying?
where I was going. 12. Yeah.
So as a defensive player, you're like, all I need is 3. All I need is 3. You know what I'm saying? So for him, you going in the season, you got goals for yourself, and I'm sure his goals is higher than 15.
Yeah, and James Houston will be back getting some pressures.
Right.
I think he'll take us some stacks. Hopefully Marcus Davenport do what we paid him to do.
It ain't hard to get half a sack. Them half a sacks add up.
Yeah, especially over 17 games.
Right,
now.
So if people rushing in, all you got to do is come in and grab my man ankle and you get a part of that sack, come on, man.
And the secondary is giving you more time to get to the guy.
Right.
So, all right, we're going to disagree on that. I'm going to go.
Facts.
I'm going to go
kind of
like,
yeah.
We'll
be going with that. Yeah, I'm going facts.
Terrian Arnold.
Cap.
You just want to move on to the next one?
No. We got to break it down for the people.
We'll lead all NFL rookies in interceptions.
He is an aggressive DB, but I just don't. It's possible because by him being a rookie, the opposite quarterbacks and offensive coordinators will probably attack him. But once he prove he that guy, they're gonna stop going his way.
Yeah, and listen, last year he probably was, I don't know, one of the top most feared DBs in college football. But you also got to consider, you got Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, both going to be with the Eagles. They gonna play a role in that. Kool-Aid McKinstry, who went to the Sacks. Kamari Lassiter with the Tech. All those guys are going to contribute as rookie DB. So I think
Branch did some incredible things last year. So,
and Branch did some incredible things. I don't disagree with you there. But to say he's gonna, I'm with you. I think that's a cap.
Yeah, I think that's cap.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. This is real interesting, Ty. You're gonna love this one. Amon-Ra.
Cap.
Yeah, I'm with you on this. Will earn some MVP votes and finish at least second in Offensive Player of the Year.
The only way this happened, listen to me. The only way this happened if the Lions is 1 or 2 in offense.
Which is very possible.
Right, which is very possible. They're at the top of the NFC. And then you got to give somebody a vote for MVP off the Lions. If it ain't going to be Goff, it's going to be Brown. But, to be honest with you, I'm thinking Gibbs.
Yeah, which brings us into our next one. Gibbs will have 2,000
Facts.
all-purpose yards.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I
think
mean,
that's
if they use him like they supposed to be and let him swing out of that backfield and hit him with some screens and all that, definitely.
Would you agree last year that they kept it a little mostly vanilla for him until we got to like
they didn't
the
want to
end of
put
the
too
season?
much on him.
I especially in the passing game.
Yeah, it did.
I definitely.
Because a lot of times, like, bro, what you doing? Put him in the fourth receiver. Let him come out of the backfield, line up in the slot.
Split him. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
And I didn't see a lot of that, but I do think
that's why we on the radio, though, not and not in those meetings.
Exactly, because we just say what we want to say.
Yeah.
But I do think when training camp and when Johnny Hill get out of training camp this year, he'll be able to tell us because he'll be covering camp for Sports Rap Radio. If they put him out in the slot, if they spread him out with receivers, because I don't look for him to be so vanilla with him in terms of the passing game.
No, this second year in now, like, you know, you take the training wheels off.
Here's another one.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one we may be on this one for a while. Hendon Hooker will start multiple
Cap.
games. It better be Cap.
Cap.
It better be Cap.
Now, you know what he gonna start at? Preseason. He gonna get all the reps he need in preseason. But man, listen, they protect Goff. That's why they pay the offensive linemen what they pay them. That's why they draft the offensive linemen that they draft and big guys that they can teach, and they got a great offensive line coach. No, I don't see Goff getting that dirty again another year. The offensive line is number 1 in the NFL, if not 2, behind Philly or something like that. Yeah. So they got amazing offensive line, and they built that to protect the quarterback. So there's no reason why Hendon should be getting in. Now, if they blowing somebody out 40-something to 3 or 7, then you let him come in the fourth quarter, get his reps, close the game out.
But this is starts. This is starts.
No, he's not getting no start. Like, only way, like, if they clinch already, then at
the end of the season.
Right.
Because if he's getting starts, that means that Jared Goff is hurt.
Right, and we don't want that. We don't even want to hear that. That is somebody writer putting that up in there, like wishing some juju on us, man. Come on, cut that out.
That's just to get some cap down run. That's clickbait stuff right there.
Like they saying mainly due to injury, maybe rest Goff at the end of the season. Yeah, like we clinched already, and it's like, okay, man, we already clinched. We don't really need this game. And especially if it's on the road, like, man, we not starting Goff on the road, and we already got the division clinched.
And we ain't playing for nothing, right.
Now, at home, you might want to play on the first quarter for the fans, you know what I'm saying, something like that. But why risk it, you know what I'm saying? Bring Hendon in there. I think at his age and everything, he going to get plenty of reps, and he is going to be the quarterback of the future, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean.
He got to show me. He didn't show me.
Goff got the new contract, right? So they definitely signed him to keep him as our backup, and I think he's going to grow. Either they'll trade him later, or you know what I'm saying.
See, and I'm questioning if he's even going to get to the backup stat. I think Nate Sudfeld may beat this kid out, but we got a lot of training.
Hooker, that guy.
Hooker,
he's that guy.
Yep.
He got that cannon. He's that guy.
Last Hooker, I knew she had a cannon too. Sports Rap Radio.
No, Hooker. What kind of purse was she carrying on that street?
Sports Rap Radio, Cornbread Chauncey, my man. Tyree filling in for JD. Filling in for JD right here. AM 270 Sports Rap.
They're taking black jobs.
Okay,
you shouldn't even have to look at the clock, you know what I'm saying? Because you just wait on the bro, you know exactly what Trump meant. That's way better. I'm sure he meant doctors, lawyers,
but sometimes,
right?
I mean, being old school, I get it. Because sometimes you be in the flow of talking. So then you like, or whatever. Sometimes you're not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, luckily we got our cans on. Sometimes you got cats only got one can on, you know what I'm saying? So
I don't put those.
Right. So I'm saying, so sometimes when you get in the flow, to give that, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and a break. Way more under Biden than
but
we
still prefer that.
No, we gonna do it. No, hey, he the guy. So long as y'all understand what's going on, I'm listening to him. So
speaking of black jobs,
I'm live. I'm not muting my mic on my breaks this time. My crowd was like, "Don't mute the mics on the breaks."
Yes,
I'm like,
never becomes
y'all do this little read for me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm Joe Biden. This what y'all can do. This how we do this message. You do the read.
Biden for president.
You do the social media.
For the best
Okay,
coverage
all right.
of Browns
Yeah, I got you.
Major Leaguers, go to MLBBro.com.
For the latest on the Tigers,
Right.
always check MLBBro.com.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Flaherty just painted him at 90.
and then I'll jump in with the
And then you
social.
can be like, also catch us on social.
Right.
Sports Rap Radio.
Yeah, right.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Or either one.
Yeah, Facebook, the X, the IG. Sports Sports Rap Radio on Facebook, on X, on IG. On IG is Sports Rap Radio Detroit on Instagram.
Spirit of Las Vegas with BetMGM rewards.
Yeah.
Every time you make a wager at BetMGM, you can
Are you
earn
ready for the
BetMGM
promo?
rewards points that you can redeem for online bonus credits like bonus bets and bet insurance tokens. Planning a trip to Vegas? You can also convert your BetMGM points into BetMGM reward points that you can use towards dining, shows, hotel rooms, at over 20 MGM resort properties located on the Las Vegas Strip and nationwide. Sign up with BetMGM or log on today to get an even bigger piece of the action with BetMGM rewards. Eligibility restrictions apply. BetMGM and Game Sense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years of age or older to wager. New and existing customer offer. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Reward issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets. Bonus bets expire in 7 days from issuance. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Please gamble responsibly.
On Sports Rap Radio. It's DJ
That's the vibe. Don't name drop, bro. As long as you don't name drop,
That wasn't the right name. Nah,
Take me back to the old school.
Take me back to the old school.
What up? When we talk about Lions, Sports Rap Radio,
Sports Rap Radio, where hip hop and sports connect in Detroit.
All right,
that's all we need.
let's do it 3, 2, 1.
Present the story of Tom and Levi.
Tom is the smartest man I know.
What's up, Chauncey Corporate? I'm T.Y. with Brazilian Sports Rap Radio. Right now we talk about Lions, we talk about some more Lions, and then we got one of the sports doctors here, Terry Foster in the building. Coming up next, AM 1270 Sports Rap Radio. Dr. Foster, 10:30.
Out earlier than they were supposed to let out. And he was telling them that he was doing it as a favor to them.
Don't leave me hanging, man. No, stop trying me, man.
Respect.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives. But he was there beside me. And my love
Possession era. What was this about? I wonder what this was about.
When something feels different,
But probably whoever, like, you know, yeah.
AAC.org/our stories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Yo, Detroit, check out the brand spanking new Sports Rap Radio website.
Keep connected, everything we got going on.
It's filled with news, views, and all you need to know about our station. Plus, bios and showtimes. And our exclusive contest giveaways. Plus, Rep the Rap by merch you can sport. Hop on the web and go to sportsrapadiodetroit.com.
Hit up sportsrapadiodetroit.com.
Finally, a station for us. Sports Rap Radio, when hip-hop and sports connect. It's
back
the
in?
Lindsey Hunter and Montez Allen Show.
This is the last
afternoon drive from 3 to 7, Sports Rap Radio. Winning a championship
And Ronnie basically been filling in
the
for
city of
DJ,
Detroit, I think, is unlike any other experience.
Ronnie show now?
The fans here in Detroit are absolutely.
So what's going on with BJ?
To be a part of something
He in the summer league. He an agent, so he's been
agent.
Right.
He an agent. He
Right, damn.
I don't know how he gonna be able to do a show every day. Like,
Right, being an
I
agent.
can remember
Yeah.
going to gas
To be
stations.
real, I thought about doing
I
that
can remember
stuff,
going
but
to
like,
grocery
that's too
stores and
much.
getting free
a
groceries.
lot of
for a
legality
month.
too.
I
Yes,
can
bro. Then you
remember
gotta get
being worshipped
certified.
in this
That's a
city
lot.
because we won a championship and people
then it's
looked at
also
us
a grind
like
game
gods
too,
here.
bro.
Chauncey here with you on a Saturday. My man Tyree filling in for John Davis, who's somewhere on some exotic island with his feet up, with a Miami Vice drink in his hand. He's always somewhere with somebody. I don't know which one he with this week, but He left, but that's okay. That's all right. I got my man TY hanging out with me.
You know it.
Before we get into anything else, I want you guys to make sure you check out the BJ Armstrong Show every day, Monday through Friday, here from 10 to noon. That dude won 3 NBA championships. He just check out the BJ Armstrong Show every day from 10 to noon with Ronnie Duncan, who's been filling in for BJ over the past month or so. Ronnie Duncan's been doing a fabulous job filling in for BJ.
Yeah, I checked it in. Good show.
Yeah, shout out to Ronnie Duncan. Like you said, he's been filling in for BJ Armstrong. Like that, and we just got whole lot of great talent on that whole week roster. You know what I'm saying? With the What Up Dope Morning Show, and we also got the Pit Bulls, and we just got a whole lot of things, and then we got a lot of great weekend talent.
And who's the producer of the What Up Dope Morning Show?
Oh, that's me.
That'd be you.
That is me.
The Sip Song.
And listen, y'all make sure on Sports Rap Radio, y'all give us a call in 313-889-4727. If you're on Facebook, go to Sports Rap Radio. If you're on Twitter, formerly it's Twitter, it's X now, Sports Rap Radio 1. And if you're on Instagram, IG, go to Sports Rap Radio Detroit. And also, if you're on Facebook, go to my stuff. All We Talk is Sports. You know what I'm saying?
And since all we talk is sports, we want to finish up this little debate, this factor cap Ty and I were doing. We had one last. I'm glad we waited till after the break to do this last one, Ty, because we probably gonna go. I don't know, but the last one in factor cap from this SI article was the Detroit Lions will win their first Super Bowl in team history.
Yes,
that's
facts.
That's facts.
Yes, facts.
We'll win.
We going there. I think we're definitely going. We're gonna be at the Super Bowl. If we win, I don't know. I want us to, man. Cause can you imagine what that would do for our city?
Man, I'm like gonna feel like I got baptized
once in a lifetime. Like we finally get the Super Bowl, and you know how it is. Like the media pushing and pushing. You know how it is. The NFL watching that, so they want where the money is. So if the media pushing Detroit, the NFL gonna want Detroit to be there, and we do travel the best. We got the best traveling fans. We had it last year, and we gonna have them this year. So the more we win and get there, man. Yeah, it's money.
We travel well. I went to 2 road games last year. In fact, I'm a travel to the first road game this year. Listen, it's a takeover whenever time we go to.
Yeah, man. That Honolulu Blue go crazy
everywhere. And I know you really upset that you don't want us to get all this media attention. Everybody jumping on our bandwagon. The New York Times recently put out an article again about our Detroit Lions that Ty
that's crazy. New York talking about Detroit.
Right, the Times talking about
y'all got your own team. Y'all got them Giants, and y'all was on Hard Knocks, and I've been watching Hard Knocks. I'm in 3 episodes. It's okay.
Bad. Yeah,
it's not. It ain't Detroit Lions Hard Knocks, but it's not bad.
It ain't bad. But the article that they put out recently, again, we getting all the national media attention again, which Ty does not like.
I want to be under the radar.
Like we did last year to go under the radar.
Right.
But that has something interesting. Which positions, Ty, on this team coming in 20 that have to work in order for us to be successful, and which ones are the most improved in your opinion?
Most improved and have to is our DBs. We need listen, and in our division, we got some crazy receivers for the Vikings, for Chicago, for Green Bay, and they got solid quarterbacks. So our defensive backs, that was a position that they had to upgrade, and I think they did just that with the sign-ons and with the drafting. I think that fits great with what Aaron Glenn trying to do. So we definitely need improvement there, and I think we did improve there.
What if I threw at you the running backs with both Gibbs and Montgomery? I know last
year. We good
year,
there.
Yeah, I think we're good there as well. I
don't think it's an improvement. I mean, they did pick up the two-way player, but I just think we was already good. They only gonna do better. Montgomery gonna run harder. Gibbs gonna catch passes. I think Montgomery gonna catch some passes too, because it ain't like Montgomery can't catch passes out of the backfield.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we got a two-headed monster back there.
Right, and listen, last year Montgomery had 1,000 yards, and Gibbs was only like 55 yards away from 1,000 yards rushing himself.
Right.
So when you factor in his all-purpose yards this year, and if Montgomery matches that 1,000-yard rush season, it's gonna be crazy for us on the ground.
And that's what for other teams, they're gonna be looking at the ground. So you're gonna have to keep 8 in the box or whatever. You're gonna cheat a safety up, and then that's when Timo blow the roof off and get them long touchdowns.
The wide receiver position, St. Brown, he's gonna be great. I'm not concerned about him. But how much of a growth are you anticipating with Jameson Williams, and what does it mean?
I think it's boom or bust.
Really?
So, yeah, I do. He missed the first season. Then the second season, part of the season because of suspension. He knows, if you want that extension and everything, he got the talent. You know, like I said, it's about catching those balls, and there was a lot of ones he didn't catch. You know what I'm saying? That he should have caught, should have been TDs, but it's boom or bust. He got the talent. He gonna be on somebody's roster,
right?
But we need you to catch those must catch balls. We need you to catch those.
Do you think he's more of an issue of his improvement just needs to come with reps? Because he probably missed more football than he's actually played.
I mean, and you working with a workhorse. St. Brown is a workhorse. So, you know what I'm saying? When you got that type of person leadership around you, you're bound to improve. Yeah.
You got to keep up or you're going to get gone.
Right.
I got a question for both of y'all. Do y'all think it's a thing that is he being utilized properly in the offense?
Last year, I think they didn't want to do too much. So I think this year they're going to move him around like they do St. Brown. And it's pick your poison.
I think that question will be answered this season, Johnny, to be honest with you. Because I don't know if that was a fair question to ask Lions coaches, considering what Ty was saying, how much time he had missed for suspensions and injuries and things like that. So one thing I always say about the Lions staff is that they know what they have in their building. And it always seems as though they push the right buttons. Even though we don't agree with it at the time, it always seems as though they push the right buttons. So I would say that. So let's have a wait-and-see approach on that.
Yeah.
Obviously, the offensive line you talked about in the first segment, if they're not the best, the second best offensive line in this league, they're returning 4 or 5 starters.
Yep. 4.
As long as Frank Ragnow, his health is the only thing that concerns me with this O-line.
But then they always make the proper call as far as a free agent, and they sign, they get a free agent on a 1-year deal, somebody that was starting for another team. So that they seem like they always plug in somebody just in case. You know what I'm saying? So when you get a backup come in, it seems like they don't lose a beat.
Like last year, Sorsdahl came in and he played well for them when he came in. I'm glad they brought Graham back.
Right.
I don't think only thing stopping our offensive line is injury, which is any position in football. Does Jared Goff live up to the value of this contract?
Yes. And first, the market is going way up, but people undervalue Goff.
Yeah, I agree.
And Goff been that guy. It was the reason why he was the first pick in the NFL draft. I think he got a raw deal with the Rams, and I get it. Sometimes you just need a different space, different venue, environment. And since he been over here, he been playing all out, and he see people love him. And when you got people that love you, you tend to go that much harder for people. You know what I'm
saying? His transformation has been incredible. Similar to, I know we were talking about what Amon-Ra said earlier when he first got drafted here. Jared Goff also said when he got traded here, he was very reluctant. He had never been here. He said being in Detroit has been the best thing for his career.
Right.
Without
I mean, you look at hindsight, like, I love him. Hey, Matt Stafford, love you to death. I call him Matty Hoffer because he's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer. But, you look at things now, I'm happy with Goff. I wasn't mad that we got him. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those, like, dang, I wanted Matt to be here so he can get that ring. But he got a Super Bowl ring with the Rams, so now, okay.
Yeah, I think it was a win-win. And one week before the season starts, one question I'm having, I think that trade is what changed the trajectory of our roster.
Right.
Considering if you go back and look at everything that the Lions got in that trade, it is a litany of players.
Man, salute to the talent.
That are all starters. Now, Brad Holmes just nailed that thing.
Salute to the front office, salute to the scouts, and salute to the coaches. I mean, that's a great organization. The Lions, from what we used to be a laughing stock to where we at right now, man, I take my hat off to the whole organization.
You can't almost fix your mouth to say that, can
you? Yeah, I was like, let me say it now before I get mad later.
Before you get mad, because you haven't been able to say that in a lifetime.
A lifetime, man. I ain't been able to say that since, I came out with diapers, man.
Listen, it's been, I don't remember any point in my life where the only team of relevance was the Lions and the other three were just awful.
But guess what, man? They coming right behind us, Jordan Love, the Green Bay, they ain't far behind Chicago.
And speaking of our other towns, the teams in town, the Pistons, the Tigers, the Red Wings, we're gonna have coming up next an original sports doctor, one of our very good friend of the show, friend of the family, the one and only T. Foss joins us next. Sports Rap Radio, AM 207.
Sports Rap Radio, when hip-hop and sports connect.
I'm about to go ahead and play that Pistons sound. That's cool.
It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's
I had a great feeling that this organization was headed in the right direction and it was being led by the right people. For me, going through some of the things that I've gone through in the past, like the people that you work with, being of a shared vision, a willingness to commit to one another, willingness to partner with one another. I thought this group, as a whole, had a great vision, and then, Tom has given every resource to go out and execute that vision. So I was extremely excited about that. And then obviously you study the team, and I took a deep dive as quickly as I could. Obviously experience of playing against them 4 times for so many years, but I knew the players well, and I believed in their ability. I believed in their talent.
That was the voice of new Pistons head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. You heard right here on Sports Rap Radio, AM 1270 Detroit. We want to welcome. Well, he's more than a friend. I just call him the OG Ty. We want to welcome him on the Cornbread and Chauncey show. None other than the original sports doc T. Foss, Terry Foss. Foss, what's going on, man? I know what you're going to do. Nope, you're going to sit back there on that lake and look at the water. if you leave, y'all don't know, normally I run this Terry at the Easter Market on Saturday. So if you ain't making your way down to the Easter Market, then you ain't going nowhere.
What's going on, Terry? Hey, it's your boy.
I knew it.
Hey, it's your boy T Money, man. What's going on? The long time no see, man. Yeah, man. He probably don't.
If you're gonna talk Pistons, I may not be the guy you want to talk to today.
Why?
I know you young fellas want to talk often, taking five,
No.
pointers and stuff.
No.
No.
But
No.
to me, the Pistons aren't anything unless they pay attention to detail on defense.
Yeah.
And my understanding, that's what Bickerstaff wants to do. But you know who else wants to do that?
Yeah.
Dwayne Casey talk defense every day, and guess what they couldn't do?
Play defense.
Play defense. Or shoot, which or shoot or run.
With that said, Terry, what do you think the timetable is for JB?
I don't know, because I see two forces going against each other. One, Trajan Langdon is a legit guy. He seems to be that way. I think he has a vision. I think he knows the plan. I think he knows how to turn this around. The problem is you have Arthur as your owner, and his boy, Aaron Tellum, has been in his ear. Now, if we're talking about Langdon and Bickerstaff running the show, I think this could work. And we can talk timetable. But if Arthur and Aaron Tellum are involved, which they have been in the past, I don't think the timetable is set yet.
But after all those mistakes, you think they now take the back seat after what they've been trying to do haven't worked in the last 2 coaches?
I hope so. But, ego is a powerful thing in the National Basketball Association.
So, Terry, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Arthur said that he wants Trajan to be his CEO.
Mm-hmm.
Stick with that. And maybe we can talk timetables. If that's the case, you can talk about making the playoffs.
Or at least the play-in, competing for the play-in. Yeah.
I still think they're 3 years away.
3 years.
Wow. I don't think we got 3 years.
Talking to the original sports doc Terry Foster here, Detroit legend. Terry, I was I was looking at the press conference the other day when they officially announced J.B. Bickerstaff as the head coach, and I'm looking at it, and I'm blah blah, and I thought, and you popped in my head. I thought about something you had been telling me for years, young fella. Don't take anything out of a press conference. You get nothing. So is it?
You don't get the truth until you are away from the podium and you're talking to people on the side. Even then, you don't get the truth. The press conferences they're not media events; they're marketing events.
Mm.
The Pistons set that up to market themselves. They didn't even do that right. First of all, they're an hour late.
Yeah.
Because I guess they didn't know Goodwood Island was closed. To me, that's not an excuse. You're as pathetic as the Pistons have been. If you're as awful and need to stimulate your fan base, at least be on time for the press conference.
Terry, let's talk.
You're not just holding up the media. You're
Right.
fans listen to these things now. So to me, it's a sign of disrespect, and it's a sign that they have not learned their lesson.
Man, we are talking live with the great Terry Foster. Terry, I got a question. How do you feel about the additions, the new additions to the team?
I like them. They've got guys who I think can shoot. One of the problems is you don't get to see these people play because I don't watch G League and I don't watch Australian games. Mm-hmm. But it seems like they have a game plan to try to get some people who can shoot the three and take pressure off Cade Cunningham. And also, seems like Langdon is sneaking in some people who want to defend. Mm-hmm. You can teach people how to defend, but if you don't want to, it's not going to work out.
Would it be fair?
The only people and the only teams who defend are those who want to do it if they can see a vision. For instance, two of the best defensive teams made it to the Final Four. I'm talking about Minnesota and the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, right.
They shoot a lot of threes. They do a lot of fun, fancy stuff. But you guys can see. But bottom line is they can lock you down on defense. And until the Pistons are trying on defense, we can't talk about them being play-in teams or playoff team or whatever. So, it all comes down to the boring stuff you guys don't want to listen to.
No, well, see, Terry, I'm like you. I'm old school. I hate the 3-point and what it did to the NBA. I don't like it. It make people, the fundamentals is like almost out the window with it.
Talking to Terry Foster here on Sports Rap Radio, Cornbread and Chauncey, Ty Ray filling in for JD. Terry, would it be fair to say that the Tobias Harris move, Tim Hardaway move, Malik Beasley, would it be fair to say that the first thing Trajan Langdon wanted to do in terms of roster is just to get some professionals in the building? Like, they actually got guys that can actually play 48 minutes on the court and not look like, it's Christmas Eve and they're just waiting to open the gifts on the next morning.
Yeah, I think that's the case. There's something else going on here. You can't do that. Pistons did not have that. What they have is they have a bunch of talented young guys who didn't know any better. But you got to bring some guys in sometimes who might be on the back end of their career. Maybe they can pull Cade Cunningham aside and say, hey, bro, you need to work harder on this, or you need to do this, because it just isn't working out. So I think Trajan looked up and said, you need a veteran presence in order to make things work.
Hey Terry, do you got some time? Can you hang through the break? Because I actually want to ask you a Tiger talk. I want to do a little Tiger. I want to go to the mound with you if you got some time.
Did you say Tiger talk or Tony Ortiz?
Oh, don't start. That means yes, he can hang through the break. We're gonna come right back and we're gonna talk a little bit of Tigers with the great Terry Foster right here, Sports Rap Radio.
R.A.P.
For the best coverage of black and brown major leaguers, go to
don't put music behind the guy that you brought on the interview. get two Tiger questions in.
Dad has the bags. Daughter is bringing
Like, what their chances of
Yeah, well, me and you were talking about, y'all. Is this fool's gold what we're saying, or should we be? I might ask him about Flair.
But Mom has just nailed the perfect car seat.
Is he happy with the product that he's seeing on the field?
Yeah. Or should, a lot of talk is that you trade Flaherty now while his value is up. But then again, should they kind of keep him going into next year, considering if they think they're going to be a competitive team next year, do you want to keep him? Right. Because it costs a lot of money to sign.
That's a shame. That mug was a fan favorite.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Just nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Learn more at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Visit.
And before we close, ask him, we gotta ask him what he been up to. Is he doing anything where people should be looking for him at? Is he active on Twitter or whatever? So people can find him, you know what I'm saying?
On the radio?
Yeah, I'll let you
doesn't have to be
if they want to find.
We're talking all
He probably like, no, I don't want nobody
finding
him.
Yeah, sure. He
you know where I live.
When he came back to 97 what? He's I regret it.
SportsRapRadioDetroit.com. Info about the
I'll
Projects
never go
Network
back over there.
and full details are there. Get to it. That's SportsRapRadioDetroit.com.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because when people don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, they can truly thrive, like Marta.
And now we'll hear from our class valedictorian, who with our hard work never ceases to amaze
at 11, Ty.
Please welcome Marta Moreno.
I think we're going to bat. Are we doing? What's at 11?
And Alex.
Pistons hiring Luke Walton.
Alex, how did the interview go?
Why it seemed like we kind of did that already? Oh no, we didn't do that. No, we didn't do that. Okay.
We didn't talk about
we just asked him Pistons questions.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I was gonna ask him about the Luke Walton, but no, we can get this Tigers in with him too. Because it seemed like he'll throw shots at the Pistons all day.
Oh no, he was killing them, wasn't he? I was loving it.
He's like, no, let's get.
Here's something to Terry.
Hey, I'm about to hit that drop button. Like, get him out of here.
That makes a 2-carry credential.
Get Terry out of here. He's shit on my team.
He's killing America and the Ad Council.
Coming in September, a show with authentic breakdowns and analysis. Sports Talk 2319 with Rashad Phillips, Detroiter, U of D legend, Hall of Famer, known around the country as one of the best basketball minds out there. You heard.
Kay Cunningham is a fantastic player, but the Piston franchise have to do a better job in surrounding this kid with the right players.
Shad is a basketball genius. Coming this fall to Sports Rap Radio. Talk soon.
Sports Rap Radio Detroit, AM 1270, Cornbread and China.
I'm gonna knock you out.
Pitch hitting from my man JD is none other than Tyree,
aka T Money. All
we talk is sports. On the line we got, he was nice enough to stay with us through the break, is the original sports doc, Terry Foster. Terry, I want to whack have you. I didn't want to have you on here, and I didn't get to go to the mound with you.
Yep. You wild for that. You wild.
Terry, you wild in the day. Listen, I can't wait to get off the air and call you, because I don't know why. I was like, it's something I said in the break. I said, my boy on one today.
Man,
he on one. I got it. We may need to hit the drop.
How we going to make the Pistons a friend of the show? We throwing shots.
Man, listen, Terry is unfiltered, okay?
Never changing.
Never. Terry, to get you, if I can get you to the mound for a minute, if you're gonna behave, well, you don't have to behave with the Tigers, but
no, go all in.
But recently, we've seen a little bit of recent success with them. I know they won 8 of their last 11, outside of last night with the Dodgers. They only
lost by 1.
Right, they took 3 or 4 against the Guardians, who lead the AFC. The AFC, I'm on football. Who lead the Central? They swept the Reds. And, people are starting to get a little bit excited about, are they going to try to make a push going into, after the All-Star break to get a push for that last wild card spot? Do we have any reason to kind of be excited about the recent success of the Tigers, or is this just fool's gold?
Well, it is fool's gold, but you should still be excited. Anytime the Tigers can score more than 1 run.
Wait a minute, Terry. You ain't gonna talk about them having sellouts? What about the sellouts?
You don't care. Sure.
To me, this explains why Chris Illich needs to go all in on this team. Whenever the Tigers show a pulse, people here in Detroit get excited.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be a 600 team. You don't have to be in first place. If you're a little bit above 500 and show that you can hit a baseball, the people are going to show up. So I don't understand why Chris Illich doesn't just say, hey, let's go for this. First of all, I would not sell. It's probably the wrong thing to do, but I wouldn't sell for this reason. Tigers haven't been relevant since 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Dillon shows no sign of really wanting to put a competitive team out there. He's trying to keep the payroll as down as possible, and I think that's the wrong move. Even if it's the wrong move, show these fans that you're willing to pay for a bat, and I'm not talking about can high, something like that. I'm talking about a real bat. If the Tigers had any kind of offense this year,
Chauncey,
they
you
could be in
don't
first
have
place.
to break. You don't have to.
I mean, when they score more than 2 runs, they're a 600 team.
Right.
And we can't look at this and say, well, this is a big surprise. But before the season began, what was A.J. Hinch, Chris Lewis, everybody talking about the Tigers? Well, we can't hit the baseball. You know, we just want to try to keep games close. We have really good pitching. If you already know you can't hit the baseball before the season even begins, you know what I would have done?
Get some hitting. Right, got some back. Talking with Terry Foster here. And speaking of bats, Terry, you know, because guys like Cole Keith, it took a while, but Cole Keith has had a good little three-week stretch here. But when you say you wouldn't sell, a lot of the talk with Tiger Town is selling or trading for Flaherty now while his value is high. Well, I'm kind of under the impression of if this is going to be a team that's going to trend upward, is he a guy that you may want to hang on to going into next year so you can keep that pitching rotation going?
I'm keeping the pitching rotation going. Here's why. I may have a different mindset than Chris Illich. Here's what I'm doing. Okay, I got my starting pitching staff. It's good. So now I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to build an offense for next season. I'm not selling. I'm just building from what I have. So if you get rid of Flaherty, if you get rid of Tarek Skubal, guess what? Your pitching, and I know they got some young guns coming up. Your pitching is going to become mediocre.
Right.
Then if you do get the hitting, maybe you just become an okay team. I'm in it to win this division, get in the playoffs, and just see what happens. So I am not selling. I don't think they're going to make it this year. I'm pretty sure they won't. But there's next year, right? Are they going to play the season next year?
They are. They are. And the year after that, and you're going to need pitching.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, in 2028, 29, they're going to have the season.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is I got my pitching. It's still relatively young. I'm bringing in some backs, and you know what? You'd be saying, man, that Foster man is spending too much money. But that's okay, because you know what? I know that I can win this future division. It's not a good division. I don't care what people say. Oh, Cleveland's a solid ball club. Cleveland doesn't have pitching. Minnesota, when they were running, hit a bunch of home runs. Now they're mediocre. The Tigers, if they had the right ownership and the right front office, should dominate this division. And I don't want to hear, well, it's a small market. It is not a small market.
No.
You have small market owners, actually Chris Illich, who runs just like a business. I tell you what, if the dad was still alive,
Yeah.
he would have brought his general manager in and say, look, we can't hit. I don't know who to bring in, but find me some players, as a plural, who can hit.
So this is what the Tigers gonna be. This their future. So I mean, what's the solution to that? I mean, because it's ain't like what we just gonna be stagnant. He's not gonna be aggressive. So that's basically like he's not gonna be aggressive with the team where we winning.
I think the only solution is you got to have a long view that if they can develop all these young guys and they develop into something, you can win that way, but it takes a long time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know, right? If you're right, and if we can get like my wife and Abs to give us the money, maybe me and you could partner up in this thing. Oh my gosh, we be everywhere. We won't pay for gas or nothing nowhere. Right, exactly.
Sheesh.
Hey Terry, man, I want to thank you for joining us, man. It's been absolute pleasure, man.
Hey Terry, you want to tell everybody where they can find you at? What you been up to nowadays?
He's a free agent. Well, listen, tell Lil B and Abs and Celine hello for us all over here. Oh, really? What's she doing? Look at Celine Foster.
Wow. From Stanford to Hollywood. All right, we'll be checking on that.
We'll be checking for Celine Foster.
Yeah.
On Hulu this Wednesday. Absolutely. Terry, we're gonna let you run so you get down to Eastern Market. Take it easy. Thanks for joining us, Terry.
Man, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, man, go on that meat market.
All right, don't turn the station.
Give me some slabs.
Don't touch that dial.
All right. That was the great Terry Foster joining us. Nice enough to hang on us for 2 seconds. You know, it's interesting what he was saying about the Tigers. It's like, okay, what are y'all gonna do? Are y'all gonna just be stagnant?
Yeah, that's what it is. And like, you know, we got a management right there that's not going to be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do y'all even want to win? No, they want to win what they got, and what they got is not enough.
But when you not, but when your ballpark ain't selling out, like, okay, what kind of business philosophy is that?
But last night should have showed you it's got the potential to sell out.
But that's because of the opponent that was in the building.
And then the summer.
That's just like when Caitlin Clark comes to town in WNBA, that they sell out. Everywhere else is like 40 people in the arena.
Like the Vegas, they sell out before Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, it took 30 years.
The Aces be selling out.
We're not gonna ever agree on this, are we? We're not ever gonna agree on this. Listen, you listen to Sports Rap Radio right here, AM 1270. Cornbread Chauncey. Coming up next.
All right, P. T-Wild with the fill-in, man. You keep forgetting me with the fill-in.
You didn't let me finish.
I'm not cornbread.
I
know. I cut you off on purpose.
You didn't let me finish.
I know.
I was going to say, coming up at the bottom of the hour, we're going to talk a little bit more Pistons with the guy pitch hitting here. Right. Tyree, right here, Sports Rap Radio, AM 1270.
R.I.P.
BetMGM is giving you the chance to make a winning
Y'all got some funny weather.
Man, it's not cold, man. Listen, when I left out the house, it was 71 degrees. By the time I got to the station, it was 78 degrees.
I'm used to like
it's not
90
cold.
degrees.
He used to 90 degrees.
Like 90, 80.
Then I told you, though. I said, be prepared. Like, you got a hoodie on. Like, what is that about, bro? It's 80 degrees outside. Why you got a hoodie on?
Bro, what do you mean? It's hot in here. I mean, it's cold in here.
Look, I got shorts on. No, I ain't cold. Man.
See, fool, you different, bro.
I'm in fuego. I'm in fuego.
You know what? Let's combine this one along with the TNT thing, the Pistons and the TNT. I guess they finished this deal.
Talking to them about gun safety in your home is a good first step.
No, do you want to set up the
always keep your guns locked,
set up the
and stored
JB
separately
joint,
from ammunition.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that, but I might if we get towards
or
the
like
end of the
however you want to do it.
Yeah.
You just say, and here's some sound or whatever you want to do.
No, you just play it coming out break, and then we'll talk.
This one or the
out of this one. Is this the this the top of the hour?
Yeah,
this is the time.
You're right.
Let's do it like next if you want to. Yeah.
Put it on a beat.
Cornbread and Chauncey right here, AM 1270 Sports Rap. Kendrick Lamar on there, Ty dancing. Is this the song where he buries Drake?
Yes.
Y'all notice I asked the question. All right, is Drake gone now? He's no longer.
He's non-existent.
Speaking of RIP, but this is Sports Rap Radio. Make sure y'all call in 313-889-4727. If you're on Facebook, it's Sports Rap Radio. If you're on X, formerly known as Twitter, Sports Rap Radio 1, and IG Sports Rap Radio Detroit.
We were talking a little bit about, we just got done talking to Terry Foster, and we were talking a little bit about, I want to recap some of his Pistons comments, particularly he was talking about how we get nothing from the press conference. However, I was surprised to hear him say how much he thinks that if the Pistons allow J.B. Bickerstaff and Trajan Laney to do their jobs, then he thinks that it will be going in the right direction. J.B. Bickerstaff kind of spoke to this at his press conference on Monday. Johnny's gonna play a little sound for you here in a moment. But I thought it was interesting. Let's go to J.B. Bickerstaff from his introductory press conference this week.
Process that we have to take, and we're really aware of that, and Trajan and I are united in that, aligned in that, and it just doesn't happen for anybody overnight, right? So we'll do the job of not skipping steps and helping our players reach their potential. But when you look at this group, there's some high-level, high-ceiling potential guys, and it's our responsibility to help them get there. And then again, you mentioned, the Tobiases of the world, the veteran guys that we're bringing in here to help those guys along. To show them, true professionalism. I think that gives an added boost to the group, and we can get to where we want to go.
313-889-4727, 313-889-4RAP. That was new Pistons coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Ty, he talked about a process. I think it's fair for his approach that he has going into this new position.
I do like his approach as far as him bringing the veterans in, because it cuts down that timetable of we not just a farm league rebuilding. You brought a couple veterans that can get it done. The young talent you already got, their years in playing together. That's important. Also, they've been playing together. Right. So with Paul, the backup center from the 76ers coming, he got a great motor. He a beast. Yep. But now they throw a big question mark. What you going to do with Isaiah Stewart? Man, Duran ain't going nowhere.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So with Stu, he can play the 4 and the 5. So, I think you can go in with three-headed monster in the paint. I'm hoping so. You know what I'm saying? But I like the direction as far as them bringing the vets in, because they're not looking at it like, we just growing. I think it's like the worst we can do is a play-in. So I think that's what their vision.
Which would be a hell of an accomplishment for them. But to your Paul point, when they signed Paul from the Sixers, I immediately thought this could be the writing on the wall for Beef Stew here in Detroit. Not only did they sign Paul this week, Cade officially signed his rookie extension, 5-year, $226 million.
But guess what?
Deal.
That deal got a potential to make $268 or $264 or something like that.
With incentives and all that. Did they have a choice, Ty? Did they have to do that?
Yeah, they had to.
Yeah,
they had to.
They can barely put.
For one, he's a fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? So you got the fan favorite. You don't let the fan favorite walk, because guess what? That's the nail in the coffin. Ain't nobody trying to come here. You had talent, number 1 pick. he was improving every year, and you just like let him walk. No, you don't do that. That's not good business.
Yeah, especially when you have a face of your franchise, you need somebody to put butts in the seat. I guess my question is, do you think how much value do you think they could have got in terms of draft capital if they would have even considered 2 ones?
Yeah, because you'd have got a one to replace the one, then you would have had a future one. So. They could a team would have gave up. They would have gave up definitely first round pick for him. But
I agree.
You don't want no later first round, not for the first year. So you don't want a lottery pick. So you'd have traded them somewhere that they can use them. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get a lottery pick for him. But no, man, trade option for K was, man, that's never crossed my mind. Like I said that from day one. Like he's a slash between Penny Hardaway and Grant Hill. Always look at him like that. And this dude, he does that. So. And for me, and as far as games of trade, no, he's never on my list of trading any player.
Yeah, and from a franchise perspective, because they are so bad, have been so bad, he's really the only thing that can garner any attention in town for them.
When you watch it or you go to a Pistons game, you go to watch him.
Yeah, that's it. One guy you don't go to watch, I don't go to watch, is the guy that just got cleared for all basketball activities. He's out there with USA Basketball. I don't even know how the hell he got.
I go to watch him too.
You go to watch him do what?
To play basketball. The dude's like, he's like the next coming of Dennis Rodman.
Stuart Thompson is the next coming of Dennis Rodman.
Yeah. Wow. That dude plays defense.
Has he filtered a rebound in his career?
Okay, keep talking about him, man. Like, listen, when he become a guest on the show, I'm like, listen, man, Chauncey is not a fan.
Listen, I'm gonna have to eat it. I'm gonna have to eat it. I want him to become a guest on the show so that I can have to eat these words. Just like I want Tobias to come on here and put you down. And put you down.
I'm going to stand on business. I'm going to stand on business like Tobias. Bro, I'm going to need you every game. Every game. If you shoot to 0 for 10, I'm giving you that work.
So when Tobias give us 22 and 8 and 39
and we win,
on 3.
And we win.
Well, he can't do that on his own.
No, this is what I don't.
Win more.
No, Chauncey, this is what I don't want to see. I don't want him to go 8 for 10 in the fourth quarter, and we getting blew out by 20.
And we getting blew out. I can't disagree with you there, but has Asur went 8 for 10 in his career? From the line?
Listen, would you rather have him or Bronny James?
We not going. You know the answer to that.
I want the people to hear it though.
I'll take a sewer. I'll take a sewer. This is not the what? The LA what?
LeBrons.
The LA LeBron.
This is not the LA LeBrons.
313-889-4RAP. 313-889-4727. Cornbread and Chauncey. Tyree filling in for John Davis, who's on somebody's fantasy island. In addition to JB Bickerstaff and some of the recent Piston signings, there's a ton of things going on with the National Basketball Association right now. And real quickly, and again, if you want to get in on the conversation, be it Pistons or hell, you want to do open line. If you want to bring us back to our Lions talk, absolutely fine. You can call in 313-889-4727. But one thing the NBA is not struggling to do, Ty, is make money.
No,
they're not struggling at all to make money.
But the TV deals, right?
The TV deals. You see this thing, man? Between the NBA is finalizing a deal with all of their networks that would include ESPN, NBC, and Amazon Prime. Mm-hmm. And I'm assuming that NBC part is also probably going to be Peacock as well.
Yeah.
I would assume that. Worth $76 billion over the next 11 years.
I should have went to the NBA. I don't care if I was working in office production. I should have just went to the NBA.
Remember last night we would do a pre-show talk and we was like, does this mean guys like Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to get like what's the minimum?
He making 2.7 right now, so that means
he might make $5 million.
He's gonna make $5 million.
Yeah, is the NBA minimum gonna go up for veteran players to like $5 million a year just to sit at the end of the bench like Giannis? He don't make as much as Bronny James, but is the minimum gonna go up? I mean, the deal is crazy, but the big controversy about the deal, Ty, is not even the money. The real kind of things that have people outraged is what's gonna happen to inside the NBA and with TNT. So right now, as it stands, article from Yahoo Sports, TNT Sports right now, I think they're kind of in a holding pattern. The deal has been finalized, but the NBA hasn't signed it. They're giving TNT a little bit of time to see if they want to match the deal. I think their portion, they would have like a $2 billion match from their end of things. Mm-hmm. I don't think TNT is coming.
I don't think TNT is there either. The main reason why we worry about TNT is because the inside of the NBA. And TNT did bring us some great games with great coverage. And that's what we worry about, the team that TNT had. Like, you want to take that talent to NBC, but NBC got their own talent, though. So, but that's all. I do want TNT to have it, and hopefully they could figure something out to cover a couple games.
But you can't take it because Ernie won't leave TNT. And without Ernie, to me, Ernie is the cog in the engine of that inside the NBA. And he's not going to leave TNT. He's, his father is TNT. It was TNT. He's not going to leave that. I guess could you see a scenario where, let's say TNT is out of the whole NBA deal, where they still stay on the air and do their pre and post games?
They could. I mean, that's a separate production deal. But if I'm NBC or one of the other teams, I do sign them. I sign a production company. I think the Barkley was talking about that under his production company, because that's what people want to see. When we think of the NBA on TV, we think of TNT. So we ain't gonna be thinking about nothing else.
Right. Know? See, the problem I think with that, if I'm these people over at was it NBC and Amazon, so that means when my games go off, the Inside the NBA on TNT is going to start, which means they're going to move right out of here and go over there to watch them. So, to me, if I'm Prime, that's a conflict of interest to me, for them to be able to continue to do that.
I want to correct something. The brother, he signed a 2-year deal earlier this year, 2 years, $3.61 million.
Deion?
Yeah, to sit on the bench and with pom-poms.
And with this new TV deal, that's probably going to go. You said it's 3.6?
Yeah, 3.6. So this next season, after the next season, he'll be a free agent.
Everybody getting a raise.
Yo, next season, he going to be a free agent. Ain't nobody going to want him, though. Like, who go?
Well, he going to have to go where his brother at. Like, Bronny got to go where his daddy at. That just is what it is.
Man, just the free money, like, that's a whole roster spot somebody can have. It angers me. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. It angers me when you got people busting their tail, going in the gym 8 and 12 hours working on their craft, and they can't have it because somebody's kin to somebody else, and just to sit there.
Yeah, but if you're from the franchise, he ain't young. Now, see, you and Johnny with all these calls and all these devices that go on and off. Much as y'all talk about,
that's my first time it went off in the whole show. So.
See, I see her on the front of your TV, on the front of your phone too. His lady calling him Johnny. He got to go to a break.
Wait a minute. Let's make a correction. Baby mama.
Yeah. Well, don't call back. Maybe he don't want.
Put on do not disturb.
Right, I know. I put on do not disturb. She wants something. Oh, you see, quiet. I ain't never seen Ty quiet.
I ain't got that right there for that.
I ain't never seen. She must be
because
listening.
Yeah, she listened. So I ain't
listen,
got that.
Baby mama, cut my man a break. He is here working hard. He legitimate man, making a good earning, a good living. We just talking sports. All we talking sports. Y'all know I get messy with y'all women.
Like Ronnie Duncan say, we're just having fun.
We're just having fun.
We just having fun. Like Ronnie Duncan
has a few guys talk sports.
10 to 12 on the BJ Armstrong show. Like he does every day. 313-889-4727. 313-889-47. If you want to get in on the conversation, unless you tie baby mama, don't call that number.
All right, I deserve it because I be giving you that word.
Oh, no, you been giving it to me about a laptop all day.
I can't even say nothing.
He been giving it to me.
You got this round.
He said my wife won't give me permission slip to buy a laptop.
Nope.
That's what he told me.
Oh, that's a good one.
Y'all, he told me that.
That's a good one.
He said, man, you gonna scroll through this phone or you gonna let her get you a laptop?
Right, and then while he's trying to scroll, she calling, so he got to start all over.
That's exactly what happened. All right, 313-889-4727. Talk a little bit about the Pistons and the NBA as a whole. This new NBA deal with TNT, or lack thereof,
right?
With TNT. I think overall, though, Ty, I mean, I think it's going to be a different product. I'm not a fan of having to. I'm a channel surfer. With my remote. So this whole Amazon Prime thing where you're going to have to stream, once you in the game, you locked in. And if I come out the stream, I may not go back in it.
Man, let me see. So when I stream games, like right now, you can stream the WNBA through Amazon Prime also.
You actually do? They got that?
Yeah, they got that
function
yeah.
for them?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
the last Chicago
game,
the Chicago Liberty game, was able to stream through Prime. So, everybody got smart TVs. You pop it up and people got the end picture and all that. Once you streaming those games, you watching it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you used to watching, you got multiple devices. I don't know anybody now that just watch TV and don't have nothing in their hand, a laptop or a TV. So I think the streaming is a good You know, like right now, y'all can stream us at sportsrapradiodetroit.com. And, you know, so I think streaming is a good move. You know?
But you can't channel surf though when you're streaming still.
Unless you go in picture, like, you know what I'm saying?
Do the in picture.
Yeah, do that picture in picture. So you can still do that. But, like...
I didn't know the WNBA, they streaming now. They stream. I thought they was on dial-up internet.
This guy... You ain't got no love for the W,
That's
man.
not true. That's not true.
Every time we say something about the W, he taking shots.
It's because of you. That's the only reason I'm doing it. It's because of you.
Because I'm a fan of the W. I'm a fan.
No other reason.
Now listen, with the NBA getting 70-something billion, how much do they trickle down and invest in the W now?
They have to. They're part of they're a package deal because the WNBA can't stand alone. They can't get their own deal. That's just a Johnny. Is that not true?
That is true.
Thank you. They're part of it.
Past, they have lost a lot of money off of the WNBA.
Listen, it's like...
You know why they lost a lot of money? Because they don't put the marketing machine behind them.
But then you got to think, Ty, how much money and time are you willing to invest?
Throw a couple $100 million. Listen,
Ty, it's like dating a girl with kids. You want me, you gotta take everybody with me. You gotta take all these babies. And you see what she gonna be. Which is nothing wrong with that. Or if that ain't your cup of tea, she be by herself, her and the kids.
Man, listen, the W gonna blow up, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna take an L as far as revenue this year, but next year, they're gonna turn a profit.
Thank you, Caitlin Clark. 313-889-4727.
Angel Reese.
Stick and stay. Sports Rap Radio.
They're taking black jobs.
We got to get a WNBA player on this air soon.
Oh, she gonna kill me. Murder you. She gonna kill me.
But like, to be honest, the numbers don't lie.
That's all I'm saying.
Of course.
I don't want to hear them say numbers.
Of course, but you know what I'm saying? Like the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese is just this year, and then in the next 2 years, in 2 more years, we're gonna have Juju Watkins playing.
I should have read it first. To be real,
but you know he doesn't hire us.
You want me to do it?
Because my
BJ Armstrong. Yeah, let's rotate roles.
Okay.
Way more under
and then you just mentioned the social.
Yes.
But like, to make it easier, you don't have to say the whole thing. You can even do like mention BJ or mention the Bad Boys. See, they come on at 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? If that's like whatever makes it easy, as long as you mention it.
Right.
then making sure the guy that
you can mention the social media right here. The Sports Rap Radio
becomes president again.
Yeah, don't do like I do and not ever read it.
No, I'm gonna do the whole road down. Then I'll just switch it over to you.
For president.
Because you don't have to read like 2 of these. You just hit one.
I'm at least gotta talk about the odd couple. You know what I'm saying? We ain't mentioned that at all.
Yeah, or just mention one of them and then do one each break.
Or you can do this like boom. Because Rob, Miss Funny on let's talk around like 8:20. Not 8:20, but like the 20 mark.
Right here on Sports Rap Radio.
Have y'all been doing that?
SportsRapRadioDetroit.com. Finally, the station for
first time I did it was last
King
week.
of Sportsbooks.
That was last week. That's the
Unleash the spirit of
first
Las
time I did
Vegas
it.
with BetMGM rewards. Every time you make a wager at BetMGM, you can earn BetMGM rewards points that you can redeem for online bonus credits, like bonus bets.
Hey, we the team to beat, bro.
To be real, dealing with a woman with some kids, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
But you know the difference? Me and Ty O, and we done did this like 15, 20 years ago.
Right.
Like he was doing it at DFN before I even got there. I never even knew he was there.
Right.
Then I worked there 8 years. And then, you know what I mean? Then I was doing so, I think I just...
Right.
And then I've been out of it so long.
Right.
With Rob Combs, I mean, you want to start get back in it?
And I think that's what he would like, bringing the veterans in. Let's bring some people in that, you know what I'm saying?
And he don't want them old retreads, the Stonies and all. I mean, God bless them.
Right. No, it's just their time to go.
Yeah, it's just
and then like me and him was talking like this the farm league, because when we start doing what we doing, give it 6 months. 97 Chicky gonna be trying to take the talent, man, because we gonna be killing them. We might be on AM, but our style and the delivery is gonna be way different than that old cut
The
up.
only thing that we gotta get is just people just don't know we own.
Right.
But that take time.
That
take time.
Right.
When they know we own, we become a household name in Detroit.
Right. That just, you know what I'm saying, with
the best old school rap joints worth hearing.
how much time we got left?
We got about 18.
All right.
You can't make it to that bad for me.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm good.
Do USA basketball?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
I could.
Not that Flint.
Nah, yeah, I did. Remember last time we had a 2-minute break? But I came back.
No, why you tell?
That's a 100-yard dash. I was like,
He's been a professor at 2 major universities, been a teacher for over 40 years.
no, but like I like doing it from the ground up because I already know how it goes and what we gonna be. And I was telling Rob, and we agree. Those cats in the next room, they peeping. The upper management, they definitely peeping. because they always looking for talent. So, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, Rob, what about Rob?
And then I think some of them other shows, like the weekend show, you have weekend shows and y'all got 10 to you just a problem. You come in and do it, but like during the week, them guys don't have.
Walk around the city.
I told Hog,
the reception
bro,
I
I
get
ain't
from
gonna
restaurants
call you,
and from bars and
just
from
chill, bro.
grocery stores.
Right.
People still remember that. And
So that's like on my day job. I got 200 vacation hours. I don't even know where to start.
Do we? Oh, I wish I had that much.
Always have a special place in my heart.
I know. That's like.
Radio,
All right.
1270 Detroit.
Welcome back, Sports Rap Radio. Give us a call, 313-889-4727. Also, through your day, Monday through Friday, make sure you check out BJ Armstrong's show. He's on 10 a.m. to noon weekdays. Hey, the guy won 3 championships. Get your hoop knowledge with BJ Armstrong. And we also got the Bad Boys holding down the midday slot, starting daily at noon with John Weiss and the Gambler. Make sure y'all check them out. And we can't forget the Odd Couple here weeknights 7 to 10. Sports Rap Radio with my man Rob Parker and Chris Broussard. You know what I'm saying?
313-889-4727, 313-889-4727 if you want to get in on our conversation here. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Sports Rap Radio Detroit, on Twitter, which is now, they tell me, which is X. The young people say it's called X now. Is that right? X. Okay, it's called X now. Sports Rap Radio 1 on X, and then on IG, our IG feed is Sports Rap Radio DET, or you can just go to our website, Sports Rap Radio Detroit, and hit the listen live, and we are streaming all over the United Globe.
And how can they reach you, Chauncey? You on Twitter or anything?
Yeah, I am, but am I supposed to put my own?
Yeah, man, you gotta tell people you
Are we supposed to do that, Johnny?
You can do whatever you want.
But I'm sensitive. They're gonna call me and tell me how much I suck.
Listen, y'all can find me on Facebook, All We Talking Sports. You can find me on YouTube at TYRHEATV on YouTube. Yeah.
Right. I guess I do. I mean, I think I might have warrants though. I don't want to.
Listen, you a star, man. People gotta find you.
Yeah, I'm on IG at CDW Sports Rap DET. You can hit me up at CDW Sports Rap.
There you go.
DET. All right. And no, I do not have.
And plus, if people don't like what you're talking about, they need to find you to DM you. Don't be trying to hide.
Yeah, that don't hide, because then you know what I can do? I just push them to you, and then I push them to you. They gonna be like, "Oh, the hell, you sent me to a savage." 313-889-4727. 313-889-4727. Listen, we got open lines right now. We're also going to talk a little bit about. I think what. Can we pivot for a minute?
Yeah, that's always.
Because pivot for we was arguing We always say we argue.
Yeah,
me and Ty don't always argue.
Hey, we had disagreement.
We had disagreement. It's just about sports. That's
right.
That,
we debating. Debating
about sports. But if you want to get in on the conversation, we can flip it for you at the same time. But USA basketball recently did something. Ty, where Kawhi Leonard, I guess I don't know. Did he buy out or
he left the team?
He left.
But then Grant Hill did a press conference saying they was pivoting in another direction that they need to. So he said he did it for the team, he did it for the Clippers, and he did it for Kawhi. Like I felt like we didn't really need a statement from Grant Hill like that, except like if anything, it should have been from Kawhi or his people. But for here from Grant, it kind of flips it from Kawhi leaving to like they was pushing him out.
You kind of forgot the impression that he may have been pushed out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure if the Clippers, you happy about that.
Oh, they happy, man.
Yeah, they happy because Kawhi.
Yeah, he's that guy.
He chipped on a bag of better made chips.
He put butts in seats at that arena. So,
he do, including his, because his ass ain't never on the floor.
Wait, he played 67 games this season. All right, cut it out.
And Ty, what he do when the playoffs come? His ass was in the seat. As usual.
Okay, but he got.
Okay, see when Ty get low, that means he might be
time manager.
He might be wrong, but don't want to say it. Listen,
they working on time.
313-889-4727. 313-889-4727. We're talking USA basketball. Anything Detroit sports. We're gonna go to the lines. We got Cedric in Tennessee on the Sports Rap Radio. What up, dog?
What up, dog?
Not a whole lot. What's up, Sid? Oh, you in the South.
Hey, you streaming us. That's what's up.
Us. There you go. You down there in the South where you man good chicken and let me stop. I'm about
to get hungry, man. You talking that down south food?
Johnny, you Mississippi now.
Hey, what's the weather right now in Tennessee?
Oh, we ought to hang up. Well, we all right.
Yeah, we all right.
We all right. Right. What's going on, Sid? What's up here, man?
This is my favorite caller already.
I'm gonna let him finish before I kill him. Go ahead, Sid. Stuart Thompson was averaging a double-double the first couple of games.
Yeah, when he started.
When he was starting the first month. Okay, you're right. Go ahead. Well, I haven't. Okay, but 3-and-D play. Does that mean you're going to expect him to shoot some 3-point shots? That's it.
Well, yeah, if he improve his shot. See, I don't like that 3-and-D. Why you can't hang an 18, 15 footer? You know what I'm saying? Why I gotta be from the 3?
Because it's nothing that he does that shows me that he's going to be able to be a 3-and-D guy.
No, I think he can beat his guy off the dribble. I think he can attack the perimeter and get to the paint, and he can kick because his assist numbers was nice too. So he definitely, people don't give him credit for his ball handling and his court vision. So while you was knocking him, he got great court vision because he was averaging like 4 assists a game.
Yeah, he's averaged 4 assists a game on a bad team that won 14 games. So I would tell you and Cedric why y'all pontificating on this guy like he's the second coming of Christ or something.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it, but he.
Oh, okay. Now maybe that's fair. Am I judging him too harshly?
Yes.
On his first year.
But I get it. He was a 5. He was the number 5 pick. But everybody knew what we was getting him coming out of that league and coming. They didn't expect him to be like averaging 18, 19 points and But I think his defense is what was advertised. His engine, his motor is what it was advertised. The dude don't give up. He pretty smart on plays. He didn't foul out. You know what I'm saying? He play aggressive defense, and
like
that's what
Joel
you want.
Embiid,
right?
Like Joel Embiid. I think my problem with him, Ty, and said
you want more.
Yeah, I want more, but I had a big problem like the beer league he played in.
God.
Whatever beer league
he was at the YMCA.
Right. I mean, and the guy and listen. He was, yeah, he like at the township wreck for anybody who knows what that is around here. But you know, he certainly ain't playing at no Saint Cecilia. But you know, I listen to end the season. I think, and thanks Johnny, he averaged 8 points and 6 rebounds before getting hurt. Okay, I guess what I'm saying, the eye test, fellas. When I see him on the eye test, tell me, I'm either judging him too harshly or he just ain't got it. In my opinion, I've been wrong. I could be wrong. Let's hope I'm wrong this time.
I hope you judge Holland the same way you judging Thompson. That's what I do.
Listen, I'll judge him now. Let me see him. I said it's the eye test. Can I see him on the floor first?
That's today.
Can I see him on? And we'll see him now. Hey, Sam, man, we want to appreciate you, man. Thanks for the call,
man.
All right, you too, man. 313-889-4727. 313-889-4727. If you want to get in on the discussion, all things sports. I didn't steal your tagline. I didn't steal it.
Yeah, you see the back of the shirt.
That's the hashtag,
that's
right?
That's
the hashtag for ties YouTube.
Man, let me get my lawyers out.
I almost got you. 313-889-4727. 313-889-4RAP. Talking a little bit about the Pistons and really all things sports here in Detroit.
But we did mention about the Pistons also. Luke Walton did join the staff. Yeah. He was on the staff and with Bickerstaff back in Cleveland. He did join the staff yesterday, so he's a lead assistant. So you know he got basically he's bringing the staff over from Cleveland.
And when we come back, we can talk to our next guest, Manny Wilson from the Run with Manny podcast. He covers all things Pistons basketball. We can talk about this USA basketball controversy.
Okay.
Up next, Cornbread and Chauncey, stick and stay.
Sports Rap Radio. When hip hop.
How much time we got now?
It's the Lindsey Hunter and
watch this. Right, I love you, Q, but unless you're doing a concert here, unless you're doing a concert at halftime,
I don't give a damn about seeing Kwame Brown out here shooting 3-pointers. Oh, especially you. Oh, I wasn't even.
Sweetie, congratulations. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow. feedingamerica.org/actnow. A public service announcement brought to you by Feeding
So, man, they had a
America
press
and
conference in Vegas? Deion Sanders?
He did what?
I'm reading, like, it said...
Oh, yeah, that was the Big 12 Media Day.
Oh, in Vegas?
Yeah, in Vegas, yeah.
Hall of Famer, known around the country as one of the
Giants
best
would have a big
basketball
year this
minds
year,
out
bro.
there. You heard.
Cade Cunningham is a fantastic player, but the Pistons franchise have to do a better job in surrounding this kid with the right players.
Shad is a basketball genius. Coming this fall to Sports Rap Radio. Talk soon.
Sports Rap Radio Detroit. Cornbread and Chauncey here with you on a Saturday. Come tie pitch hitting for JD here on this Saturday morning, afternoon, while you out here getting your honey-do list and getting all your stuff together, getting ready to barbecue that meat while we still got a few weekends to do all of that. Some of y'all frying fish on that gas grill outside probably today. I don't know.
People probably on the water fishing. You know, we here in Michigan, Great Lakes, man.
I was on the water. I was on the water. I talked to you last night. I was on the water.
Jealous.
I was on the water. Some friends of ours got a boat. Thanks, Cordy and Tony took us out on the boat to the concert. Saw some old country Fantasia. And, you know, Johnny know who that is. Johnny know all about Fantasia. You like Fantasia?
Yeah, Fantasia, I like.
You like her?
I think I like know one song of hers.
She all right.
She's smooth.
She's smooth.
Yeah.
Like who? Like who?
She can sing me to sleep.
I ain't gonna say her name.
You ain't gonna get
I was walking him down that line, Ty.
Hey, yo, she can sing me to sleep. I'm tired.
She'll shout you to sleep. That's what Fantasia.
Ah, man, stop. You just went there at concert. Was you able to hear her without the...
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah,
she didn't need the audio or nothing. You just hear her sing.
I thought she did well. Something else is doing well. Ty, we were talking about this. Ty, there's a new league coming to Detroit here. Ice Cube is bringing here. I wanted to get your thoughts about what you thought about it in 2020.
You about to get crickets. You know, in radio, dead air is a bad thing, but I'm about to be penalized because you know what your mama tell you. If you don't got... No, let me
got nothing to say.
Let me put it like this. I'm a big fan of Ice Cube, but unless you're doing a halftime show yourself, that's the only way you're going to be able to kick that off. You know what I'm saying?
And unless DJ Quick going to be out there with you and Dub C, Crip Walk, and you ain't interested in what's going on at the LCA and come 2025.
They talking about trying to get a WNBA team back here in Detroit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, when he started the Big Three and they did a couple of games here or whatever, it worked out. So, man, you know, let's see. You know, I ain't going to just be negative about it, but I'm not checking for it.
Yeah, you know, and some other local Detroiters are going to be involved in it. Looks like Iceman George Gervin is a partial owner in it, and some other NBA.
So my thoughts don't even matter.
Yeah, clearly,
right?
Clearly, but I mean, I guess it's so. I'm not a Big Three guy. I'm like,
I'll be down there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be, you know,
for the atmosphere,
I'm gonna be for the atmosphere, cover the games, get some interviews. You know, this what we do. So.
Yeah, if I can get Cube on, that would be great.
Right. So the moment he say he declined the interview, then I'm done with the Big Three. Like I gave y'all a try.
We sports rap radio, bro.
Right. RAP.
How you gonna not put us on? But no, not only that's going on. Something else I wanted to talk about. This is actually, I don't know, it was interesting and I also think very serious at the same time. The Big 12 had their media day
in Vegas.
That's
how you, man? Like I couldn't even have a press conference in Vegas because I be thinking about gambling, popping bottles at the pool. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's when you got to separate personal and business because, you know, I be in Vegas. I be thinking personal. Don't send me, Rob, don't send me to Vegas on business, bro.
Send me, Rob. Send me to Vegas on business. I'm
joking. Send me too.
I'll be professional. I can do everything I need to do from Stadium Swim right there in Vegas.
I will be professional, but I'll be doing a lot of interviews from the poolside with a drink in my hand.
But, you know, I was wondering, he addressed something down there where he was talking about how it's different for him. And part of that Vegas thing, alludes to that. Maybe I don't know where the Big 12 usually has their media day, but I don't think it's a coincidence the fact that Colorado was in the Big 12 for the first year. Now, they're having these big media days. But he addressed something saying how he's judged differently than every other coach in college football.
Judged on a different scale. My wins are totally different than your wins. Your wins, you just judge in football. That's why I have to start out and give you education and academics and so forth. I have to give you those things so you understand there's a greater scope. I can't win 9 games and our GPA suffers. Our GPA can't be high, but we lose another 8 games. We can't not go and grab high school players and you got a bunch of guys in the portal, out of the portal that's getting incarcerated. My wins are different. We have to win in every area. That's the way we're judged, and I'm cool with that. Because we come a little different. So the expectation is greater.
Ty?
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah.
No cap on that at all.
But that because it got to be graded because they want him to fail. You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
Everything he do is under a microscope, so he got to do more. It's like it can't just be like for the regular person get a win, like, oh, good job. For him, even that win, they're gonna have why he won and he should have lost, and you know what I'm saying? He's prime, but guess what? He put himself and he put that pressure on himself.
And his other peers in the conference, like Mike Gundy, if his kids have a below average GPAs or they get like one of his running backs now, Mike Gundy is at the issue now. Well, one of his running backs is in some serious trouble. He's not even suspending him. His starting running back, he's gonna let him play. Deion can't do that. One of his kids get in trouble like that, the how do I want to say it?
The media, man.
Not the media, the scrutiny. Thank you. The scrutiny is what I'm trying to say. The scrutiny will come down on him so much hard. 1, because he's prime. 2, because he's done this. He went through a HBCU, and people are questioning his ability to be there.
Right.
And let's just address the elephant in the room. Mm-hmm. Not only because he's prime, because he's a black head football coach who his only previous coaching job was at a HBCU.
Yeah,
so he is being
you
judged
gotta think
differently.
about his ego though. Like everything he do has been with swag and ego, like he expected. So when you got that big ego like that, people want you to shrink your ego a little bit. I love prime. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just devil's advocate prime on the outside looking in. This is what people see. Like I want him to win 10 games. Is he gonna win 10 games this year? Absolutely not.
No,
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, you got to think the teams he playing: Arizona State, Baylor, BYU. Those L's right there. You know what I'm saying? Cincinnati is a possible L. Houston is a possible L.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? You in this Big 12 conference now. Now you got to go that much harder. You did take advantage of the that they transferred. So we gonna see, but he already know what microscope he under, and I wish prime success. And like I said, if he win 8-9 games, I want him to at least make a bowl game this year.
Yeah, do you think he's fall victim to the Floyd Mayweather syndrome where they just want to see him fail? Because of everything he brings to the brought to the table.
Yes.
Yeah, and Chauncey, you making some really great points. But you can see the media, they cover up a lot of things, like with Georgia. Recently with Georgia, athlete, he got caught up with racing and reckless driving.
Yeah.
And they're going to cover that up. Matter of fact, let me do it right and quote it right, since January 15 of 2023, 22 Georgia football players have been charged with driving-related offenses. And you're never going to hear the media talk about that because why? They're Georgia and they're winning. And Kirby Smart is going to be questioned, and then that's it. Yeah. He's not going to be crucified over it. If Deion do that with one of his kids,
but we talking about Georgia though. You know what I'm saying? So Georgia doing big thing. They definitely gonna have that. But let Michigan. Every time Michigan players get in trouble, that's everywhere. They put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's about who you like, and they don't like Deion.
And they love Kirby Smart right now.
Right.
They love Kirby.
Right. So they, you got certain media. And it's about your relationships and your connections and all that. And then you got your sons. They got the same swag you do.
Right, they got the same swag. They don't like that.
They don't like him or Travis Hunter. Let's be honest.
So hence, in order for you to be prime, you got to get all this additional scrutiny. So he and that's why he said, "I'm cool with that. I know what comes with it." Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But he is judged. I think he's judged more harshly than other coaches are, just because he's prime.
And that might change. Like if he have a winning season this
Yes.
year, then I think that's going to change. He gonna feel better going to next year. Plus, he ain't gonna have his sons. They be off in the NFL next year. So now, he got to do things different. You know what I'm saying? You got to recruit better, whatever. You ain't going to have your boys there. People going to actually come to your program, to get that winning mentality and, learn from them and all that. So it's a learning curve. I want them to stick at it. Please don't leave nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Ride this out, even after your sons leave.
Yeah, and like, you see other coaches saying, like, I know the big controversy was when he came in, how he just totally wiped house. He said, I'm bringing my own luggage and it's Louis. You know what I mean? And he did that. However, you talking about a program that had won 2 games.
Yeah.
So
right.
The thing is, they're not giving him his props. Let's be honest. Everywhere that Prime went, he has improved the franchise from Jackson State, helping HBCUs to Colorado, improving their record and all them.
Oh, the revenue.
Yeah, all
the revenue going great. Yeah.
All them celebrities that was at every game, and that could have been. Hey, listen. I be telling them celebrities that y'all ain't gotta come to this game. Let me win, let me win a couple. Wait till the second half of the season and then start showing up.
But again, that's a part of the scrutiny that comes with him that you were speaking of. And listen, so do you want to be judged differently? Sure, if that's what comes with it, then judge me differently. But let's at least acknowledge what it is. And I think that's what he was doing.
Man, like I don't want to see Lil Wayne in every game, bro.
Right, yeah, I don't want to see Lil Wayne at no game. Like, why people so
everybody on the
fascinated
sidelines all blinged up, doing rap videos on the sidelines, and next you're gonna have stripper poles on the sidelines and stuff like that.
You know what I don't need no more time? I don't need Lil Wayne's opinion on sport.
You don't?
No more.
No more?
No more. Like, why he got his he on the Skip Bayless show? With that show is
we're not gonna talk about Skip.
But there you go.
No comment.
No comment.
I like Skip, man.
I should have said undisputed, but
it's disputed now.
It's disputed now, right?
I
mean, it's disputed now.
Yeah, it's disputed.
Yeah, it's disputed now. But I mean, Lil Wayne on there, every like, dude. I mean, I don't need to hear his opinion on sports.
Like, yeah, Lil Wayne, go get your own little sports, podcast, and then you let people check you out. And that dude's on a national Fox Sports, giving his opinion, and he be wrong. Yeah. He be wrong. That's why I don't care, because it's like whatever he say, I know he gonna be wrong. Oh, Green Bay, we don't.
I do him again.
Oh, Green Bay, I think we gonna. No, y'all ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah,
just like y'all ain't do that last year.
Listen, if he want to come perform at halftime of the Big 3 game here in Detroit when they start, then I'm good with that.
For sure, man.
I'm great with that. Listen, before we get out of here, Ty, you want to give them your handles?
Man, y'all, Facebook, All We Talk is Sports, and check out my YouTube channel, TY Ray RHEATV on YouTube. Man, it was another good show, man.
We banged it out, another good show. Johnny Hill, I want to thank you for filling in today for the Hawk. Who had some time off. Johnny, I know you had a lot going on in the next couple of weeks. You're real busy.
It's over already?
Man, it's over, man. I mean, you think Rob will let us do like another 2 hours or something?
Let's not end it. Let's keep going.
Let's just keep going. Hey, I do want to thank the both of y'all for something though before we get out of here. Last week, I noticed what y'all did for me this week. The room has not clashed with y'all colognes this week. It ain't. His Wall Street and your Burberry haven't clashed.
I didn't wear none today. He wore it. I didn't wear none today.
Is that what it is?
I didn't wear none.
All right, I haven't got it at all.
I got body spray on, so it's very subtle. You know. What I'm saying?
Well, you know what? I did catch him in here this morning when I came in the dark, so maybe he was.
Yeah, you out.
I did.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, I already got the body spray on from out the shower. I don't need to add nothing, so I remember.
Hey, listen, we want to thank y'all for joining us right here, Cornbread and Chauncey. We'll be back here next week, same bat time, same back channel, AM 1270 Sports Rap. Peace.
BetMGM is giving you the chance to make a winning tennis parlay a smashing success. Turn the greatest tennis tournament in London into green of your own. Log into your existing account to receive a tennis parlay boost token. If your qualifying tennis parlay wins, you'll get extra unrestricted funds. BetMGM has tennis action you will love.
Yeah, hey, you at Best Buy, something like that? Yeah. Order from Amazon today. They'll drop you off.
Must be 21 years of age.
Yep, order on Amazon. Get your
couple
is
of
not
them.
available
I
in
might go to
D.C.,
the store
Mississippi,
and buy a
New York,
couple of
Nevada,
these
Ontario, or
I'm gonna order me an extra just in case. You know what I'm saying? Like,
available
I only got my own, but you never know.
8-HOPE-NY or text
Oh, this
HOPE and Y.
divine.
For Arizona, call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. For Massachusetts, call 1-800-327-5050. For Iowa, call 1-800-BETS-OFF. For Puerto Rico, call 1-800-981-0023. For West Virginia, visit 1-800-GAMBLER.net. Subject to eligibility requirements, rewards are unrestricted funds. In
Yo,
partnership
we
with
all
Kansas
good?
Crossing Casino and Hotel.
Yeah, I fucked up a couple of times, but hopefully it did. It wasn't noticeable.
Writing English papers.
It was all good.
Cool,
Okay.
cool.
Okay. All right.
Dinners.
So I'm hoping when you talk to Rob, I don't know when John's coming back, but when you talk to Rob, let him know if it's good with you. I would just prefer to Ty just be the guy that we use until John come back. Yeah, he was a little under the weather last week. He might be. I think he was just getting better this week. He might be back next week. I don't know.
Has a third championship point.
So I don't.
Is this the one? She serves big out wide.
Okay.
The returns coming.
Okay, sir. We'll talk to you next week. Yep. I'm about to get on Amazon right now because if I don't, I won't remember. And I'm gonna leave it in my car.